Okay, this is job 23646. It's called Run One HOA 2020. We're going to look at concrete, driveway repairs, and then a little bit of crack fill. All the concrete at Run One, which by the way, it's in Mill Creek and it's with Cole Property Management. It's all exposed aggregate. I got this project. Actually, I had a first project that I should have done earlier this year, but I was on vacation when they took the phone call for Mill Run 2, and they ended up getting a hold of Mike Bushmaker, and he ended up doing the bid and getting the contract. But his contract is for Mill Run 2, and I'm doing the other half of the property, which is Mill Run 1. If you look back at to see the format of what I'm doing at Mill Run 1, you can go back to 23083 and look at how we put together the quote and how the contract is set up for Bushmaker. Everything that we're doing on his contract is basically the same as what we're going to do on this job that I'm bidding, which is 23646. So here's a layout of the property, which it's going to be hard to see on this map, but you've got these house numbers: 16034, 16032. Then you got 16010, 16012, 16008, 004, 002, and 000. This whole section, you can see that little line there. That's all Mill Run 1, which I'm bidding. And Bushmaker's got a contract on Mill Run 2 over here. Same property, same account. It's my account, Cole Property Management. So, like I said, you could follow the same bidding procedure that we did on his to do mine. All right, so I'm going to show you these properties here. Here's a little cleaner version where you got the entrance that comes in. It's a big circular property here where the drive aisle comes in, goes back out. On this side, that's Mill Run 2, and this over here is Mill Run 1. I went out there and did a video today and then came back to upload it, and it was not there. So I should have double checked it before I left, but I wasn't expecting it to not be there. So I'm going to try to do my best here to give you some aerial footage and then give you quantities to show you what we're doing here. This property is going to need an eco pan. Same setup like Bushmaker's. Eco pan. It's exposed aggregate concrete, which is 4-inch depth, that we need to remove and replace. There is wooden expansion joints that we'll need to remove and dispose of. So we got to factor that in. We'll need a vacuum to control the slurry from the, doing the exposed aggregate. One thing I wanted to mention was there's a little bit of crack fill on this property, and so what I did was I included just this half of the property as crack fill, and I came up with I believe it was let me see here, I came up with about 400 feet of crack fill in here to do this area. So 400 feet of crack fill, and the rest of it's exposed aggregate concrete. So here's a street view as you come into the property, kind of what it looks like. Here's the entrance as you come in. There's a little bit of parking available as you come into the entrance, but not a lot. So for staging purposes, if you come into the entrance and you took a right, you'll see that there's some guest stalls over here that we can use. There's also some guest stalls as you come into the entrance and go to the right, and just over here to the left there's a couple more stalls that we could try to use, and then we'll have to pretty much park on the side of the drive aisle here when doing our work. Okay, so I'm going to give you all the dimensions for each unit. Each unit has approximately 4 different sections. They're almost like duplexes. So the house number is 16000, for instance, and then you've got Unit A Then you got units B through C. So this is kind of how it looks. You've got one big building here, but you've got 4 units. So for instance, this one right here, I believe is house 16004, which is on my list. And you've got A, B, C, and D. All right. I'm showing you this because Diana asked to price this out per house. So we have to do each one per building. So for this one would be house 16004, and it's going to be for A through D. So in her email, she says, I want you to price them per building set because of the board that's there. She's hoping that she can convince them to do all the work at once, but she can't guarantee it. So there's a total of 9 buildings, and these are all the buildings right here. So you'll want to write this down because you're going to need to price out all 9 of these. So it's 16,000, the house number, and it's for A through C, and it's A through D. Okay, so we'll have to use this as the title for each price in our bid. So I have those from top to bottom listed on here. Again, this is 4 inches of exposed aggregate concrete that we're removing and replacing. And I'll give you the dimensions here for 16000. It's for units A, B, and C. You've got 20 by 20 and 20 by 20. You also see on some of these I've got sidewalk repairs too. Same thing as this exposed aggregate. But on this one there was nothing. 16002 for units A, B, and C and D. You got 20 by 20 and 20 by 20. Now I'm showing you the driveways here. So for instance, this is one driveway that would be a 20 by 20, and then over here to the left that would be another 20 by 20. I'm just showing you this one as an example. And that's typically how all of these look. They've got these little sections here where some of these don't have any plants there, and some of them do. And I think what we need to do is we need to recreate that so that that little gap is there so they can plant some shrubs if they want. Okay, so at 16002, I gave you the 20 by 20 and the 20 by 20, but then there's also some sidewalk repair. These sidewalks all look very typical, and they all look basically the same at each house. So sidewalk repairs are 12 by 4, 7 by 3, 7 by 3 at house 16002. And this is basically what it looks like. That's your 12 by 4 measurement going all the way across. And then right here you've got the 7 by 3 and the 7 by 3 that goes right there. And then these are, of course, your 20 by 20 panels. All right, 16004, same thing. You got 20 by 20s, and then you got sidewalk repairs. Those are dimensions for the sidewalk repairs. 16006, 16008. It's just units A and B. 20 by 20. And then there's a 33 by 3. So as you come through the entrance here and you make your way up to the back of the property, which is right over here, this house right here, you've got your driveway, but just over to the right you've got the sidewalk that kind of wraps around the building. And I noticed that there was some damaged sidewalk going into the actual house. So here it is, tucked in the back corner here. You've got the driveway, and then you got the sidewalk that wraps around. That's where I came up with the 33 by 33 sidewalk to remove and replace. 16010. Those are your driveways. Sidewalk repairs. 16012. And your sidewalk repairs. 16032. A and B and C and D, you got 18 by 19 and 18 by 19, and then nothing for sidewalk. 16034. It's 22 by 20, 22 by 21, and then sidewalk repairs, 12x4, 5x3, and 5x3. So I just showed you all 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different houses there and all the units. So that's all the concrete repair that you see there. All right. This is something that Diana believes they want to do in 2020. And like I said, Mike's got this portion right now under contract. It's actually in proceed for us to do this winter, I believe. And then probably in the springtime or whatever, we'll end up doing Mill Run 1. Okay, so that's the property. Those are your dimensions. If you have any other questions, let me know. Thanks.